Okay.
Hey Dean, how's it?
Well, and you do it?
Okay man. Okay, listen,
Good.
this iRig.
Yes, sir.
What is this iRig? Everybody's wanting an iRig.
Okay, the Myrig is basically a high to low converter. Some will call it an audio interface. It's actually a high to low converter. If you have something with a very high output and you've got something with a low impedance, basically going from high to low, that's what the Myrig does. A guitar is a high output. It's basically made for guitars. You can obviously use it for other things, but it's mainly used for guitars.
Oh, okay. Now this iRig, what does it actually do?
So basically, now especially with the influx of the lockdown, everyone's going live. All the DJs, artists, musicians, they're all going live, but they were struggling to get decent sound quality over there they're broadcasting, because they are using the phone's mic, or they're trying various cables. Some is working, some is not, and they're just not getting it right.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this iRig, or the one
I'm calling this the Myrig for now.
to Myrig, that's your product that you
Correct, yeah.
putting together.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
So basically, I wouldn't say it's a replica of the Myrig. It's the same thing. There's many like this. The Myrig is just one of the favorites now, I would say. So yeah, this is my version of it.
Is it? Now this iRig, is it like a must to have? What do you make out of it?
I wouldn't say it's a must. You can get away with what you want to do with certain cables, but I mean, that's just a cable. There's much more to it. I mean, there's no way you're gonna pay that amount of money. You're gonna buy a 30 rand cable or 800 rand and
So
plus box.
why not use a cable then?
This is the cable you're obviously referring to, right?
Yes.
This cable works on some phones, some it doesn't. It's not the best to use. You are open to lots of distortion, DC uprising, clipping, blowing your phone's input, all sorts of things.
Yeah, and this cable, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. So
Correct.
Yeah.
So why doesn't, well, this device you can actually use on an iPhone, an iPad, your tablet, anything basically. So why, when you plug this cable into your phone, right, your phone recognizes this cable as its headset being plugged in. Some phones pick it up like that, some don't. Some is looking for the actual mic's impedance, the mic's load, to tell the phone to switch off the internal mic and use the external mic, which this cable gets away with now and again, depending on how old the phone is.
So this box, what makes the box different to the cable then?
So the box is, in essence, the cable, if you can view it like that, right? So you've got your input and your output, but in between here's what the cable doesn't have, and that's where the magic lies. Built-in DC protection, built-in crossover, it's balanced, audio inside. There's no way you can blow your input. It's basically bulletproof.
You know, with all the modern phones coming out with this new Type-C plug-in point on the phone.
Correct.
Will this work on those phones?
Yes, it will. However, most of these phones have a Type-C adapter that plugs into the bottom of the phone, and then it gives you access to plug in your external mic, which I do recommend before you buy this adapter. Test it in the store. Let them plug in the external mic. If it works, bring that to me, and I will modify the box accordingly for your phone to work with that Type-C adapter.
Okay, yes, that's perfect.
Right, then just things I want to touch on here quickly. This device, yes, it looks cheap. It is cheapish made, but that's the aim of it. The aim was to make something affordable for everyone and getting high quality sound out of your device. Also, remember that regardless whether you're going to play a WAV file or a 360 KB file, Facebook's highest reading right now, I think, is 128 kilobytes. However, the phone that you are using will change. I've tested this device now on I think about 4 phones. iPhone proving to be the best due to it being a music orientated phone. iPhone also has a built-in clipping detection, so it will always keep the volume at a stable rate. The Android, some of them have it, some don't. But your audio will differ according to the type of phone and the grade of phone that you have. Then, what was the other thing? Yeah, this device, I never made it especially for lockdown. I've had this like way before lockdown already. However, this is something you can keep with you in your bag. If you're doing a gig at the 21st, a wedding, a club, a event, you can just plug this into the mixer that you're with or your controller, and you can go live, and the viewers at home will be able to stream at good sound quality while you are playing live at the actual festival. Then, yes, this is totally customizable, but this is how the model will look that you will buy. But I can do gold-plated terminals for you. It's obviously going to be much more. I can change the box color. I can add more inputs, more outputs. So you can use one box and stream through multiple DJs or artists or devices. It's not only DJs that use this. There's guitarists, there's musicians, there's people that does biographies, introductions, yeah, anything. It's not only for DJs. You can actually do a lot with it. Just go to the next one. Now there's one missing. Or if I got it. Sorry guys. Give me a second. I'm just writing down everything here that I need. No? Yes. Sorry about that, in case I leave this clip as it is. Alright. Will this device make your sound quality better? No, it will not. Neither does the Myrig, neither does any device that you are going to use between your phone and your source. What you put in, you will get out, although it will obviously make it clearer than the phone's external mic. Then the other thing I also wanted to mention is all phones are not the same. I mentioned this before. All phones are not the same. So always remember, your lower class phones won't have the best sound quality, but it will still be better than the phone's internal microphone. And all these cables aren't the same. This cable might work on your phone, it might not work on someone else's phone. Why is that? Because the orientation of the way these cables are connected inside is different. As you'll see, there are 4 poles here. First one would be your audio left, ground and mic. On the iPhones it's reversed, the mic and ground is reversed, or they'll swap the 2 and top around. Especially the cheap Chinese cables. So you're gonna have to modify it, especially this one. This one I had to modify. It's a 30 rand cable, and I had to modify it to get it to work. But yeah, this box, like I said, the aim of this box was for something affordable, cheap, yet it's still hardy. You have to break it on purpose to break it. It's affordable for everyone. It's gonna come in at around under 600 rand, and it will come with a cable for your phone. You will see I went with 2 females, so you can practically plug anything to make ends meet, if you know what I'm trying to say. I was gonna go with a cable only originally, but I thought go with the box. It's much more flexible. You can do a lot more with it. So yeah, I will leave my name, my number and my contact details in the description, and you can just inbox me for pricing and any other questions you might have. Thank you for watching.